Jesus. Got cat fur all over me. Got the wrong black hat. Doesn't matter. So let's see how things are going right now. Quickly just check something. Do this. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Let's make sure we're good. That looks good. All right, 13 people here. Guys, thank you for joining me on Not Financial Advice with Matthew Perry. There's Carl walking in the background, apparently. What's up, Carl? He's a good cat. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you guys get in here. Crypto seems to be recovering a little bit from the falls that it's seen. And seeing things that I've invested into at the lows actually start to increase a little bit is great. Especially seeing things like OMG. OMG is making a move, and we'll check out some other things, obviously. Shiba Inu, and some other positions as well. So 22 people here. Thank you guys for showing up. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Kenny. Good morning, Latoya. Hopefully I'm saying your names right. All right, we got one person over on Twitch. Thank you for watching over there. All right, 16 likes, 17 viewers. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, perfect. Maybe I should go live on TikTok. Probably not. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know if this live stream is going to be shorter because of the fact that I have Hayden here with me, and she's sleeping upstairs. She sleeps for a very long time, so I don't know if this will be shorter. But I would imagine it would be. As soon as she wakes up, I'm gonna stop the live stream, and that'll be it. So hopefully it goes for like an hour. I hope an hour and 30 minutes, but you never really know. So we got 23 people here, 24 likes. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. So let's start diving into some stuff. Let me just change my screen really quick. So the current position that I'm looking at, I got 3 kids total. Understand, man. Well, yeah, I know. Right now I'm paying for daycare, and Hayden can't be at daycare because the classroom is shut down. So it's whatever. Matt, what do you think about GameX? We'll look at that. Is that a cryptocurrency? If it is, then yes, we'll look at it. But let's just go through accounts right now to see where I'm actually standing when it comes to my overall accounts. I'm thinking of pulling a lot of my long-term accounts out of Coinbase, the ones that are in Algo and Tezos and Cosmos. I already made that move out for Cosmos, but pulling a lot of those out and putting it into shorter-term positions because, yes, I do see a future in long-term cryptos, things that you can gain an APY with, but I also don't want to see as much fluctuation, So if I'm gaining an APY, I really don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it grow to 2x or decrease by 2x. You know what I mean, by 50%. I don't want to see that happen. So a lot of times, what I want is something that's very stable, maybe an ETF that pays me out a dividend, that's consistent growth, and it pays me out every month. That makes sense. But something like this, not this, something like Algo is not really something that I'm looking at as a super long-term move unless we see some more consistency in the growth, right? Right now it's at like $1.50 or something for Tezos. So if we go to my account, a dollar 48 for Algorand, and it doesn't really show consistency. That's what I want to see over time is consistency. This is my overall account, um, but I want to see the growth over time, just slowly, increase. But what we're seeing here is we see it, get up to 170. I guess we do see an ascending line, but I want to see a continuation of that and get to a level of probably, I would say, $3 ish. And then that will be a level to where I want to take out a portion of it and put it into another position. But yeah, that's it. Yes, Matt. GameX is a crypto. Good morning, Matt. Anyone here in um, MCAP, Meta Capital? Looks pretty good. Just launched last week. I'm not in it, so I'll have to check it out. I have to check it out right now. Um, so yeah, this is where my account is right now. Currently at 4,700. I did move some that were in here over to Coinbase Pro, so that's why the account has decreased, even though things relatively stay the same. But looking for some of these to make a decent sized move, and while I'm doing that, getting paid out interest is always a great thing. Um, Also, if we look at my Coinbase Pro account, that's at about $25,000. It looks like OMG is actually making a decent sized move from where it was. So I added in more at the 550 level. I also added in more at $5 or below $5. It was like 490 something. Um, and I saw a huge opportunity in OMG. So I currently hold 600 and waiting for that to make a solid move up, back up to the 20s, if not higher than that, because there's only 140 million coins that are out there. Uh, so I think we're going to see a decent sized move there. Looks like a lot of things are green. Any other big moves? Gitcoin is up 8%. Litecoin is up as well. Compound is back up close to that $200 mark. I did add more lower than 200. It was like 197 where it's at now. So I added two more at that point. So yeah, looking for a move there. Let's see any other positions. I do have Solana. I added on to Solana. But all the other positions are really lower priced, lower amount. So just waiting for some of these ones at the top to make bigger moves, and then we can go from there. So let's look at a position that people wanted to see. What is it? GameX? Is it GameX? Is this it? So current supply or total supply, you're looking at about 1 billion supply, which is not that high. If it's brand new, that looks like something that could see a pretty decent sized increase. What markets is available on Pancake Swap? So yeah, that's where it ends up getting tricky. I want to see it on a major platform. By the time you see it on a major platform, which Pancake Swap, I guess, can be debatable if it's major or not, because a lot of people are using it for lower name coins or coins that are just starting out. It does show that it has potential. I would say that even if you just looked at the max supply that was out there, which most likely the full circulating supply is not out there, if you look at the max supply out there and you multiply that by the price, you're really not seeing a high market cap. Like if I bring this over here, so if I take I take that, make sure I have the right number, 0.0007887. Currently, you're looking at you're looking at a $787,000 dollar market cap, which is really low. So if something can gain popularity and get to the $1 million market cap, so let's say if you wanted to invest, let's say, I don't know, $200. If you wanted to invest $200 into it, divided by this, you're gonna get 254,129 coins. Now, if that just gets to a level to where you would see it, let's say, what am I looking at here? So 787,000. dollar market cap. And if you take the market cap, it sucks that I don't label a lot of these things, but if you take the market cap, um, or you know what? Sorry. You take that price and you increase it to, let's say, 1 penny. It's probably going to go higher than that at that point. Increase it to 1 penny. You're basically looking at, let's go back. Let's keep the same amount. And then you could basically say that goes to 1 penny, right? Then you take the amount of coins that you have and you multiply it by the penny. And now you have $2,541. If it goes to 1 penny, which you don't really know what the circulating supply actually is. This is why I always like to look at this stuff. But then you also want to look at the popularity. You want to understand where it's going to be launched to and where it's going to go from here. A lot of times you want to see things from the ground up. I mean, you can invest $200, which may not be a lot to some people. $200 to actually grow to a much higher figure. Even though you might not see this get to $1, you might not see it get to $2, which I think if it has a low circulating supply, which we don't know the supply yet, you could see a massive jump, right? Up to a crazy high figure, and you just got in on the ground floor. Does that make sense? So let's say there's only, I don't know, 200 million circulating supply that's there. And I just like to do calculations. 200 million circulating supply that's there. Well, now you would be looking at 1 cent, you would be looking at a $2 billion market cap. Is that right? That's not right. That's not even a calculation. At 1 cent, yes, you would be looking at that. Go back. Yeah, you would be looking at about a $2 million market cap. So that's really low. But then you would see it at $1, obviously $200 million market cap, $2, $3, $5. You can see a lot of potential in a lot of these things. So if you actually break it down, you can see a lot of potential. So this is where I get stuck. Should I put $100 on something that's brand new? It's possible. The risk to reward is very low. You know what I mean? The risk to reward, the risk is low. The reward is high. I feel like you see no brainers in these, but then you have to wait it out to make sure it has the popularity. You can have a ton of coins that come on and show that it has potential, but it doesn't have the backing or the popularity for it, which means you may waste $100. But if $100 is something that's inexpensive to you, like you can actually put $100 and you can lose $100 in 1 month, right? There's always that potential chance that $100 can turn into $10,000 or can turn into $100,000, right? That's what crypto's really all about. Starting out from the bottom and seeing it rise to the top. You know what I mean? How long do you plan on holding SHIB? So overall, holding SHIB to where I completely take out my investment. I'm probably never going to completely deplete my investment, but I will hold on to majority of it, probably until we hit a certain point. So like when we start to get closer and closer to 1 cent, depending on how much I have and what I want to do with that, most likely as we get closer to there, I'm not going to hold on to all of it, but I know that above 1 cent, probably above 20 cents or above 30 cents and all of that, I'm going to hold 20 million coins. So however long it takes for that to hold, I'm probably going to hold it, or however long it takes for that to play out, I'm probably going to hold SHIB for, let's say, 10, 20 years. And who knows how long that this will actually take. I mean, it could end up happening in the short term, right? It could happen in 3 years. You never really know. That's what's interesting about crypto, is you never know when this will happen. So I will hold on to it for a while, but I will slowly decrease the amount that I have invested in there, right? Because I'm going to take profits, even though I know it has a potential chance to continue to run. It's always about taking profits to set up other future investments. So yes, you can be like, oh, well, this is going to go to um, $1 and you'll have $120 million. Okay. Um, but uh, what if it doesn't? You know what I mean? You never really know what could happen, right? The developers could say, you know what, I don't care about this coin. I'm not even going to put any stock into this at all. People say, I don't want to burn anything. I don't care about it, right? That could be the case, and you never really know. So as high as you can get it to go, or as high as you're comfortable with taking a certain portion, I will take a portion, keep some in there, and I will never fully, deplete my investment. I just won't. I'll always keep some just in case something does happen, because you never know if it could be the next like Bitcoin like coin, right? You never know. Yes, we're not really looking at use cases at this. Some people are, but when I look at a coin, I see a ton of potential over years. And that's what we've seen in the past. Bitcoin rose, Ethereum rose. You saw Dogecoin from 2013 to get to where it is now. You could see so many different um, levels to where you can get into a coin early, sit there, and let it run. You know? Thank you, Matt, for the game Max. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna add this to my watch list just because it seems like a low risk to reward. Well, I don't know how to classify that, but low risk to high reward. So I'm gonna copy this onto my sheet to check out a little bit further. And it's all about potential for me. It's really all about potential. There's um, so many coins out there, and if I could see some that are actually making a decent sized move and that have 0.0007 cents, where I can get, I basically take out $200 and buy 254,000 of this coin that only has 1 million um, circulating supply. I mean, it's kind of a no brainer, and that's total 1 million circulating supply. So this is the thing, is that you also want to dig into some other pieces to understand if it will be any type of a rug pull, understanding the holders behind it. So you want to get into a lot of other detail here, just to basically break down uh, how many holders there are and what percentage they're actually holding, because you don't want anybody to hold 20%, 23% of the coin. That's not something that you like, is 23% of the coin being held. Uniscript, token vest, or a larger percentage of the coin. So you want to look at that as well to understand how many holders there are and what's going on with the actual position there. So total supply, you're looking at 970 million. So you're looking at about 1 billion total. So you can definitely see a higher price, or a definite increase from there. So it hit 1 cent on the first day. It hit 0.00. It doesn't look like it ever hit 1 cent. It looks like the highest it got to was just recently, and got to 0.003 cents and decreased all the way down to this lower low. And now we're starting to see a little bit more of a pump again. So it doesn't hurt to let it run. It's been live for months. I don't think it's just launched, but it's been live for months, and we just need to see what can happen with the coin. So I don't know. It's tricky. That's where you start getting into situations where you're like, all right, do you believe in a coin? You're kind of going out on a limb here. Now you don't want to invest everything that you have into a coin, right? Um, when I look at coins, I don't want to invest everything that I have into a coin. I always like to put a little bit in there, especially if it has a lot of potential, because you never know what it could be, and then eventually it will be something, and you'll be able to get either your money back or a ton more on top of that. We got 89 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help out. I think it's 89 people. We might have more than that. 91 people. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We have 46 likes on the video right now. We do have 6 people that are watching on Twitch. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Can you check out Vergecoin? and give your opinion on it. Um, yeah, what's Vergecoin? Uh, so currently, this coin is at. We have received reports that Verge team that withdrawals are okay. Interesting. So right now the volume is down by 8%. You can see that we're seeing an increase of 3%. We're at 0.01% total. 16 billion coins. 100% of the circulating supply is out there, which is great. No dilution. You do want to look into some more detail to understand how many holders there are, all of that stuff. But currently, you're looking at a market cap of 231 million, which is not high at all. You can definitely see something of a 2x, a 3x, a 4x, right? That's where you start to put a little bit more into it because you know that it can make a move. And if you've seen the history as well, you can continue to roll with that. And it does have history above that point, all the way up to 5 cents ish, actually 6 cents. So seeing it where it is now, investing $1,000, obviously seeing that grow to a level of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And if you wanted to, you can basically say, I want to look at once it does get to a point to where it doubles, I'll take out my initial investment, leave the rest in there. I don't have to worry about it. If it does run, then it runs. If it doesn't run, then no matter what, I gain profit, you know? So, yeah, I think it looks like it has potential. And it looks like it even has potential above that, depending on what you can get out of the popularity. I think as you look at different places where you can buy it, Binance, Skate.io, so many different places you can buy it. The popularity is probably going to end up running, and you're gonna see high popularity in it. um, but right now, I would just settle for maybe for it to double or triple, and then take your initial investment, maybe a little bit more, and then let the rest sit there. I'm not a fan of pulling out everything, right? Even for someone like the Dogecoin millionaire, right? Pro the Doge, he had almost $4 million in Doge, and that was off of a $180,000 investment. Now that may seem like you had $4 million in Doge, but he also took a huge leap by putting $180,000. That could have been into so many other areas, and he could have still gained up to $4 million with that. However, he did get there very, very quickly. I don't understand how you don't see that, pull out portions of it, and then keep the rest that's in there just in case it does pull back and you have $2 million now to invest in other areas versus what you do have there. I never am a fan of holding on to everything that you have. However, it's very tough to say the same thing, that how would I let it get to $4 million if I pull out portions, well, along the way. And you're right, it probably wouldn't have got to $4 million for me. It probably would have gotten to somewhere around, let's say, he had 180,000. If I decided to put 180,000 on one position, um, I would say it would have gotten to somewhere north of $1 million, and I would have taken out half. I would have taken out 500,000 and then letting the rest run, and it probably would have gotten to about a million or 2 million again, and then I would have taken out a million, and been set where I have a 1 million that I can invest in certain areas. So yeah, you can say that it wouldn't have gotten to 4 million if I would have done this strategy, but you also would have been able to capture 1 million while still having some in the pot, if that makes sense. So, anyways, I don't know how I got to talking about Doge, but still, that's what I usually do, just to remain safe in investments, especially when it comes to crypto, because you never know where it's gonna go. So yeah. Any cap holders? So I'm not holding MCAP. I don't even know what it is. Hey Matt, how about this newly listed Sherry P puppy coin? It's a new puppy coin. Let's see what MCAP has to stand for right now. So currently we're looking at about a billion there. We're looking at 0.006. It's only available on Uniswap. The volume is down by 65%. That's not a great bet. Seeing that down by that much and seeing an increase in the price, but it's down by 65%. Not something I like to see. Let's look at the history, the slight history that it does have. Um, I don't know about this one. I'm not a holder in this one. I'm not strong on this position. It just shows too much volatility and at lower and lower prices. Just doesn't sit well with me. It really doesn't. Let's see how many holders there are. There's 896 holders. So this must be like brand new. Let's see. If we're looking at this, 8% is held by Uniswap V2. I guess that's to create liquidity. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I mean, this would be kind of really early on. So if we look at, let's actually go back here. So if we look at the detail and see all detail, it should be pretty much brand new. And that's exactly what it is. It's exactly brand new. So you're looking at it for the last couple of days. So 6 days of activity. So it's pretty brand new. Join up as a member. It's only 99 cents. Yes, join up as a member, guys. If you guys want to become a member, we do members only live streams. And as time goes on, we will start to, close things up and only include members in the conversation. Usually anything with leverage. Just looking for a short-term advice. I don't think I have any advice that I'm giving here, but I can give my opinion on different pieces. So you're looking at Puppy. Currently, it's at 0.02. You do see that there's 1 billion supply, total circulating supply, which is self-reported. That's always tough. 620 million supply. I don't know how they're doing this with introducing the supply into the market, but you do see it's at $15.3 million market cap. Even at a fully diluted market cap, it's $25 million market cap. So you can see some potential in where it can go. Let's look at the history. It's only on, or the markets, it's only on PancakeSwap. You do want to look at some of the detail here. It's pretty much brand new from like today. So obviously I would like to see, I feel like with not as much volume, you're probably not going to have as many holders. It's just not something that I would look into. Let's look into the smart chain information. So 374 addresses hold the position. And I do want to look at some of the holders. 50% is held by Binance, Binance Hot Wallet 6, and then 43% is held by this one address. No. 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 And then you have it split to where you probably have people that are holding, you have 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 5 million, 5 million, probably people that are all in the development stage, all in the development process. I'm just not right now. Definitely not right now. Because even no offense, even though rug pulls like happen, it doesn't mean that they will always be a rug pull, right? People create the coins in order to get money out of it, but it could be something a lot bigger in the long run, right? After the rug pull is all done, it could be something that's still built up from the ground up, right? Because people, they like to basically say, oh, I created this. I'm going to take profit off creating this. But I think they do it the wrong way. They decide to just pull everything out, which is stupid. You should always, if you're going to create a coin and you feel like you want to hold most of the stake and then give up the stake as time goes on, you slowly give up the stake. As in, you see people coming along, you see it growing, and you slowly give up that stake. If you own 43%, you've given like a bad rap to people that own a large portion of a coin, even though they feel like they should, because you're the person that created it. You're the person that's pushing it forward. You're the person that should hold on to most of it. But if you do that, you're giving off rug pull vibes, which sucks, because if I have a baby, right? If I have, not saying like a baby, a real child, because obviously she's upstairs. If I have a coin that I created, that's my baby, right? That's mine. Like, I created it and I'm the one growing this thing. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to say that I am the largest investor of that. But saying that in crypto is now a bad thing because a lot of people are doing rug pulls, which it sucks. It does suck. because you can think of it as creating your own business, right? You're holding 51% of your business. You're not just going to take all the money and run type of business. I mean, there's some people that do that, but people aren't frowned upon for holding 51% of their business, but they're frowned upon for holding, 40% or 50% of this. And I can't look past it, right? I've seen so many rug pulls to where I can't look past it. You know? Am I wrong for saying that? Sorry, Matt. I'm not sure if you happen to answer my question about keeping coins in Coinbase or better putting them in your wallet. I had to work for 10 minutes and I missed it. So, is it better to keep them in your exchange or actually add them to your wallet? So, I the issue that I have with that, with holding it in your wallet, is a lot of times with wallets, uh, I feel like for me at least, I'm paying higher fees, when I decide to move it or transfer it or do whatever I want with it, right? But I think holding it in your wallet is more for the long term. If you have something that you feel as though is going to blow up in 10 years, it makes sense to hold it in your wallet, right? You're keeping it safe. You're not going to have anybody hack your account, your Coinbase account, or anything like that. There have been a ton of scams out there that have basically said, "Oh, your Coinbase account is down. Log into your Coinbase account here," and you log in, somebody steals all your money, right? That's the issue that you have with Coinbase, but you can also have that with a wallet, but if you put it in like cold storage, it's a different story. So I think a wallet is for the long term. Holding it on Coinbase is for more of the short term. If you're looking to make a quick trade, that's within months or within a year, it makes no sense to put it in a wallet and pay anything you have to pay in order to transfer it back and forth. It just makes no sense. So it really all depends. Long term wallet, short term exchange, for me at least. And a lot of times, if you put it on an exchange, you can also gain interest on some coins that you have, which you can do that with wallets as well. So I guess that's not really unique. Everyone, I'm out trying to put people on what? It's up 17.92% in 24 hours. Have you actually done the Binance Pancake Swap thing? I haven't. Going to start a coin called Rug Pull Inu. People will still buy. Probably. I'm not. You're probably right. I hear it's pretty complicated for a newcomer, and there's a lot of risk for gas fees and losses. Shiba is pumping. Is Shiba pumping? A lot of times when people say that, Shiba's not actually pumping. I so Shiba is up 6%. It's back up to close to that 3,000 mark. So that's great to see. But um, I don't know if I would classify it as a pump. It's up 7%, which I guess maybe I do because I classified OMG as something that's moving, and that was only up 11%. Matt, are you still holding AMC stock? Yes, I'm still holding AMC. I'm still holding my 900 shares and waiting for that to move. I'm not letting go of it. I understand what's happening there. And right now, at the current price where it's at $22, where's that? $22.79 or $22.88. I'm down. So my cost basis is at $26, and I'm down right now because I added more to the position at some of the not closer to the highs, but um, at a higher price than this. So I added on at like 40 or something like that. So Matt, are you cash heavy or deep in the market? Am I cash heavy or deep in the market? I would say deep in the market. I don't ever keep like anything in cash. So whenever I get any type of payment, any type of cash, I put it into either my long-term investment accounts or my short-term investment accounts. Most likely I'm putting about, if I have free cash, I'm taking about 80% of it. Maybe I would say 60%, 60% I'm putting into a long-term investment account. Usually 10 to 20% I'm putting into crypto and, long-term or short-term crypto. But then I have that other 20% that's sitting out there that I usually have for other investments and just in case type of things. So it's like, hey, I'm not putting this in any type of market. I'm not planning on using it for any type of market. It's more of a free roam type of thing if we want to go on vacations or we want to do all of that. And then I will if the markets do look like they're crashing and I find buying opportunities, I will take some of that money and I will invest maybe instead of 20% now in the crypto, I will put, 30% total because I'll take that other 10% and throw it into the crypto market. So that's why you see me come out of nowhere where I'm like, oh, I don't have any money to buy. And then all of a sudden I have $2,000 to buy with. It's, it's because that's the money that's sitting aside where I'm like, all right, well, let me put this in because the markets are crashing. Right. So, yeah, honestly, could call it I'm going to scam you, Inu, and make a killing. Probably. I'm not gonna lie. I like I said, and not to go off of that because this is not going to be any type of scam at all. I want to create a coin, and I want to, and I keep saying it, and I could go out and just research it. The problem is that I don't have the time to research it. Maybe, I could do that a little bit later because I'm going to be working and I'm going to be taking care of Hayden. So maybe I can like research it a little bit and watch some YouTube videos on how to fully create a coin, fully create liquidity. But I want to do it in the Binance Smart Chain rather than do it, anywhere else because it only makes sense to do it there. It's going to be cheaper fees than going through the Ethereum network. Name it. Why is this still legal? Look at the month chart on AMC. Uh, just like GME, it's been trading sideways. So yeah, I we can look at the month chart. Um, the month chart and the week chart show me a little bit more in a technical analysis standpoint that we are in a good spot here. A lot of times you're going to see it fall back down to the 15 moving average and come back to earth. And the 15 moving average here in the month chart is showing that it's right on line with bouncing off of the 200 EMA and somewhere around the 15 moving average. So it's showing me that the indicators are not lying. Short term, the indicators the indicators really aren't telling you a lot, but long term, you can actually see the full method and where this is actually going and where it could bounce. And I'm hoping that we don't see this level, which is 1892, to where it does, drop to that level. But I would imagine we're going to see a bounce sometime soon off of this 200 EMA. So as I look into it, the 200 EMA shows me a lot in the week and the month, which is more longer term than it is, short term. Short term, you start seeing less and less of the picture. You see, let's look at the month. So the month, you're very close on the 200 or the 50 moving average and the 200 EMA. And it looks like something that's technically a full setup for a bounce, as well as the week chart. You're seeing that bounce off of the 200 EMA. Then you start to get to the day, and now you're looking at a picture that's not really clear, right? It's not really showing you a full picture in the short term in the day, right? Every single day that we look at. Yes, you can see maybe a picture by the movement of the candlesticks and the way that it's been trading, but indicator standpoint, you're not really seeing too much there. Then you start to get closer and you look at an hour and it's not showing you much, right? You may see certain resistance points, certain support levels, but it's not showing you much. And then you look at something 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. As you get closer and closer, you see less and less. As you go farther away, you see more and more, right? So um, uh, I think we're still in it, and we should see a bounce soon in this next month or so, right? Because right now we're in this month of January where we still see it finding a way to bounce off of the 200 EMA here. So we're in the month of January, right? Yeah, and we're seeing it at the 200 EMA, and I would think, we should see a bounce off of this, and the next candlestick should be a green candlestick, so it should be a green month. After all of this negativity that we've seen month after month after month after month, it's just not really the most positive thing. After seeing this is typical of anything that increases, right? You're going to see a large increase followed by a large body decrease, and then you're going to see a little bit of a recovery, thinking that people see a buying opportunity, or they see a buy and they end up getting to a price to where it may be at a higher point, and then you see it start out the next month at a higher point and start that downward trend. Typically, you're going to see something green within here, and the fact that we didn't really surprises me. We do see a buy heavy day because we see this candlestick, which looks more like a hammerhead candlestick. But you can see that bounce that's going to happen somewhere around that 200 EMA. So I would say next month we could definitely see a positive month. And it might even come to the point to where this turns into more of a doji, right? More of a spinning top candlestick, indecision candlestick, something that where it has a small body and long wicks, right? It may end up increasing in the price and going up here before it does come back down to earth and actually show us maybe a slightly positive or slightly negative, move. The big thing is just marketing on everything. Yes. Um, what do you think about Shiba Nobi? It's a new coin. Their Twitter account is verified. Well, if their Twitter account is verified, that's interesting. Um, you said it's a new coin and their Twitter account is already verified? How new of a coin? Look at it. The hell is that? It has so many zeros that they can't. Seriously? Yeah, I would. I know. No. You don't have any information on this. I don't have any circulating supply, any max supply, any supply whatsoever. And it has so many zeros that I don't know. Maybe we can go here and look at the total supply is let's see, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. 69 quadrillion, definitely a meme level of supply, so that's interesting. Let's see the amount of holders. 42% held by a null address. Yeah, no. Nope. The deployer, right? That's 12%. I guess that makes sense, but 42%? Nope. Not happening to me. Can you please review Mongoose coin? What's Mongoose coin? Stay away. Yeah, I tend to weed out the bad apples, I guess. Again, you're looking at 69. Wait, what is this? That's billion? Hold up, that's billion? So you're looking at so this is starting out at billion. So that's trillion, trillion, quadrillion, sextillion. 16. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. No. There's like there's so many coins. It's too much. 42% burn. Are you saying that's a burn wallet that you were looking at? So this is a burn. Is it proven that that's a burn wallet? I mean, you're still looking at um, a massive amount, so many quadrillions. Even if they do burn 42%, it's you're looking at quadrillion coins, not like trillions of coins, like quadrillion. That's a lot. And I mean, it's all about the gain. It's all about the percentage. So you can do whatever you want. But I can't get behind something like that. Like I can find a way to get behind something that's in the trillions that has a potential chance to go back down to the billions. Um, but going up a level in the quadrillions, I just really can't. I really can't do it. I mean, it may have some sort of potential, but I physically can't do it. Hey, bro, could you check? Give me a second. It's something that I'm actually actively pursuing. I know it's a good thing, but there's something about it that gives trepidation. I haven't figured that out. You're not talking to me, so I'll leave that alone. Um, a billion coins for $1. A billion coins for $1. That's how much you get if you buy it. That's crazy. I think I haven't done enough DD. be comfortable in it. I'm familiar with the basics. I really need to understand it thoroughly. Oh yeah, I keep reading the conversation that you guys are having. I shouldn't. So, anyways, we have 151 people here, guys. Hit that like button. We're getting close to. Let me check on Hayden to see if she is awake. Um, oh, I want her to be awake. I need her to get her sleep. They're developing the first multi-chain crypto platform. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes. We got about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to go up there and get her. You're starting to move and do stuff. So it'll be about an hour stream. So it's still a good stream. Can you check Cliff? It's another one of those coins that has a ton out of it. Like Clifford the big red dog. Clifford Inu. So Clifford, that's funny though. I like that. I really do like that. I don't know about Inu, but I would definitely be a supporter of Clifford Coin, right? Not Clifford Inu, just Clifford Coin. I know you wanted to have something memeish in there, but that's that's funny. I like that. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Currently, the markets that you can get it on is Uniswap, Bitmart is where you can get it. There's a total of let's see, 1 million or 100 million, billion, trillion. There's 1 trillion coins that are out there. Don't know about the circulating supply right now. You do see it at a price where the total diluted market cap would be at about 56 million. So it does have a room to grow from where it's at. But I don't think it's caught enough traction yet. Currently down 31% in volume. And let's see the history. Let's look at the history, see how much history is there. Started out, you did see it up in this level 0.002, did decrease down to 0.00004, kind of where Shiba Inu is right now, and then getting all the way up to a high again of 0.00017, and now being at this level where it is now 0.00005. So looks like it has potential based on the market cap, but again, I don't want to get behind too many coins that have such a high circulating supply. The website is ridiculous. Like for Clifford, where's the website? Can I look at the website? Meet Cliff, the deflationary dog token that never stops bearing or burning. Never stops burning. Interesting. That's an interesting concept. Highly deflationary token, an Ethereum blockchain that never stops growing through the use of true deflationary techniques and further income generating ecosystem and rewards its holders in different ways. Read the red paper. I see what they're doing. Read the roadmap. Phase one, launch token. First automatic burn. What is the automatic burn? How much is taken off? 10,000 holders. Check. We don't have 50,000 holders. You're right now in phase two. Staking, and we haven't had that staking feature yet. DAO features. 100,000 holders. I mean, I I just like the name Clifford. I would love to get behind it because I like the name Clifford. Well, that is kind of ridiculous. I just like Clifford. That is hilarious to me. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny. Let's look at the amount of holders that's there. So the amount of holders in it is 71,000. Um, so they did hit phase two. What do you mean? They didn't mark it off. They said 50,000 holders. They have 50,000 unique addresses. They have 71,000 unique addresses. They're not updating this stuff. Come on, man, update your website. But you have a null address, which I guess this is the burn address to where they burned off 178 was it billion 178 billion coins. That's freaking interesting, though. If they're burning off that many coins, then it gives it so much potential to run if you're holding on to it. So if somebody's holding on to, let's say, 1,000,000 tokens, it gives it so much. Matt, no cap. Can we get your OnlyFans? We're not getting the OnlyFans. Never stop eating your money. It might be, but Matt finna get scammed on Clifford. Probably. I don't know. I really like the coin. The reason why is just because um, I just like the name. I would support it just for the name. I don't even care about giving them my $100. Like I really don't. Oh man. Like I don't know why I feel such an attraction to that name. Like Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like I used to watch that all the time as a kid on PBS. And I also read the books to Harper, and it's I don't know. Leave it alone, Matt. No shit token is ridiculous. All right, so I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Sure, I will. I'll definitely leave it alone. Something that I can get right out of my head. I don't know. I don't know. I just like the thought of that. But we'll leave it alone there, and we won't get into Clifford. They're tugging at your heartstrings with the meme. Well, with the name, yes, they are. They definitely are. Isn't that a Disney name? Copyright issue. Well, I think Clifford is like I don't know what place was PBS, but Clifford is not a copyright name. So you can use that and not state that you're the big red dog. So it's just Cliff. But I know what they're doing because they have a big red dog on the coin. So it's not a Disney name though. I don't think Disney owns PBS. Does Disney own PBS? Who owns PBS? I don't think PBS is private, nonprofit media enterprise owned by its member public television stations. Nobody owns PBS. Who funds PBS? PBS is America's largest classroom, the United States' largest stage for the arts and value window on the world. Love for its quality output since 1969. Great number. Great year. PBS is private, nonprofit corporation funded by donations, which has been rated America's most trusted institution for more than 17 consecutive years. That's something I learned something new today. Isn't PBS publicly funded? Yes, you're right. Remember the old fundraisers they have for PBS? I don't remember it because I probably didn't contribute much, if at all. Because you know I'm I'm like 30, so when they start a Ninja Turtles coin, I'm all in. I like that. That's what I mean. I mean, it's like the meme just gets to you. Like I would literally just pay for it. It's kind of like an NFT for me. I feel like uh, I'm not really a person that gets into NFTs as much, if at all. And it's kind of like an NFT for me when you're owning a coin like that and owning a bunch that could give you a lot, especially with a burn rate. TMNT coin, yeah. Daddy chill. Come on. All right. And then Big Bird suggested everyone get vaccinated, and PBS became a villain. Is that where Sesame Street is? PBS? Cabbage Patch Inu? That's not a bad one. That's making me want like something. All right. Well, I think we're gonna be done here. I gotta go get this child and do more golf videos. I want to do more golf videos. I just haven't had time to edit a lot of them. So I definitely want to, and I'm going to do shorts over there. So all of my swings, I'm going to be able to, you know, look at my swing and evaluate my swing and all that stuff. I really want to do more and more golf videos. And as time goes on, as I have more free time, I definitely will go out and play more golf during the week. Obviously not now because it's freaking freezing outside, and there's also a ton of snow still on the ground. Or you know what? It's ice right now. So not going to be doing that right now, but they just made the movie. Come on, next Squid Game. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, check out my latest video that I created on my channel, which is related to like one thing that I look at when it comes to crypto. I guess the first thing that I really look at when it comes to crypto, and that's a short video. It's 59 seconds long. Go ahead and check it out. And also check out the videos that I posted last night. I did go all in on krill. I have 4,000 krill, and I'm actually thinking about adding more to that position as we have more money added to my bank account. You know, and we can just go really all in on this position. And I would love to hold probably a total of 10,000 coins, which would be about $10,000, a little over that, just to see this run to a level of, you know, $5, and seeing that at $5 and capturing, you know, the 10,000 that I invested and leaving the rest in there and letting that run would be phenomenal, right? That's what I want out of it. And we will get that. I think krill can definitely make a move. That's just my opinion. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. Lip reading required? What does that mean? Do I not have sound on that video too? I should have sound on that video. Anyways, I'll check it out. But anyways, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Thank you guys for watching over on Twitch. We got 7 viewers over on Twitch. And you were 100% right about the rug pulls I bet on people being greedy. Anyways, so I keep getting back into this idea of just reading stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one.